Hi everyone, it's Jazz here, one of the latest additions to the AVCA board, and I'm excited to be kicking off the first newsletter for 2025. I wanted to take a moment to focus on something quite topical when it comes to a new year: habits. What are they? How can they be applied to your practice? And who within your practice might be best positioned to not only impart habit forming knowledge with your practice people, but also to hold them accountable as they continue their care with you? Now let's start this just like the opening credits to CSI with The Who. You see, there is great power and great responsibility that comes from being the face, the voice, or the text message behind oftentimes being the first and the last point of contact with the people in your practice. That's right, I'm talking about CAs, techs, and practice managers. Which is why on the cusp of 2025, I would like to encourage you all to give your teams the green light, to use this power for good and not evil by empowering them to play an active role in supporting your people to form habits following their adjustment that sets them up for success. That being said, forming new habits is never as easy as ABC. So to help, we're going to take a little dive into understanding how making the most of our brain's plasticity following an adjustment can lead to habit forming for the long haul. As you may know, neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to change and adapt. When we learn something new or practice a skill, the brain forms new connections between nerve cells. This makes it easier for us to do things we are learning because the pathways in the brain become stronger and more efficient. Forming new habits is all about repeating certain behaviours or actions over time. As you practice a new habit, neuroplasticity is at work. The more you repeat the action, the more your brain strengthens the connection related to that habit. So over time, the habit becomes easier to do because your brain is wired to support it. When forming a habit, you can start small. Be specific about your goal and attach it to something you already do. For example, as someone coming into your practice, the goal could be to better support their brain and their body following an adjustment. The action for this could be for them to take a walk around the block instead of getting into their car as soon as they leave. Following an adjustment, the brain is peaking in plasticity. It's primed for change, making it the perfect moment to form a moving post-adjustment habit. Now, you may already be having these types of conversations and encouraging these types of action steps, which I love for you, but why not take the opportunity to check in on your own habits? Can you tweak the wording of your conversations? Does the message still align with your practice values? And what else can you do for the person standing right in front of you? Over time, small habits add up to big changes. So start today. Support your team as they support your people in taking that first step after an adjustment and watch them build a habit that sticks.